Happy New Year's Eve, friends. It's December 31st, 2025. And the last time I updated you on anything was in May. So I thought, man, I've got to get on here and at least let those who are interested know what's going on, if I'm still kicking or whatever. And I'm still here. Life happens and stuff happens, and good, bad, everything in between. And that last video in May was focused on the whole dental thing going on in my life. And I did the LANAP, and still so far worth it. My gums don't bleed anymore. I can eat pretty much about anything. I still have wires on the back of the teeth, just up here and up here. And, I go back in January for another follow-up. I have a few more follow-ups, some more, but it's worth it. I mean, if I would have went the other routes, having all my teeth extracted like most other dentists all wanted, then I would be out of work for a while, because, you don't get dentures right away and all of that. So, and you're recovering from a full mouth extraction, and who wants that? Not me. So this was far worth it. And in my opinion, still, so I'm happy that I, even if I only keep my teeth for another couple of years, it's still far worth it, in my opinion. I mean, anytime you can have your own teeth, much better. So highly recommend, if you have loose teeth, gum recession, bleeding gums, go see about laser assisted new attachment procedure. Watch videos on it and check that out. It's highly, I think, better than any other procedure. And the dental supplements that I take is the same as what I was taking in the last video back in May. They updated the labels on the Gum Restore and the Tooth Restore. So, been taking those and all of that. So, also, this past year, I lost my grandmother. She passed away, and that was pretty rough. But, I know where she's at, and I'll see her again one day. And I'm thankful that I had her in my life. She was a good support for me, a good prayer partner. My son, he had some trips to do. You probably know he's in the military, maybe. He's got 2026 is going to be another year of massive changes. And I can't share every detail with you just yet. But I'm excited. And when I got clearance to share, I will let you know. And it's going to be fabulous. Another thing I wanted to bring up, and then I think I'm going to just call it, because it's New Year's Eve, and you guys got stuff to do. You got to go party, read your Bible, plan for the new year, because that's what I'm going to work on in a little bit, is what I hope to accomplish, or things that are on my bucket list, Oh yeah, the other thing that kind of hindered my fitness journey, I fractured my lower back. I've got not only scoliosis, but spondylolisthesis, L5, is slipped away. It's grade 2, if you know about that situation, that type of condition, and pars fracture. So, yeah, I got that. I don't know how or when, but X-rays showed he said it looked like I had blunt trauma to the back. But I've always had some kind of lower back issues going on. My leg was hurting. It was hurting to sit. A lot of pain. But I've been doing cold plunging and compression therapy, red light therapy for that. And I've been doing, I hired a trainer to help me move correctly, because a lot of it's core instability and everything, and working on sitting and moving properly so I don't cause further injury, because going into the gym, if you don't have a good spotter or a trainer, then that knows what they're looking for and what you're supposed to be doing, you can injure yourself. And that's probably where I've injured myself, overdoing it and hyperextending the back. So I can't hyperextend the back. No back bends for me and everything. And, I want to be able to get back to roller skating and doing other active things, lifting heavy weights. I mean, my trainer's got me on some weightlifting, but not everything. Just ones that are specific to the situation that I have in my back. So, and when you injure yourself, you kind of get down and you're like, you just start eating not very well. So I'm going to be honest with you. I've not been eating great. I think even if with the injury, having a good healthy diet would probably at least keep you from gaining any more weight. Sorry about Sebastian in there. Hey, buddy. Sebastian. Hey. Chop, chop. Go sit down. Okay, let me finish this up. So other things I wanted to bring up is I'm concerned. I've met a lot of people. I have a lot of friends on Facebook that a lot of people are sick, and it breaks my heart. You think about it. During the summer, people spend more time outside, eating more fruits and vegetables. During the what they call the flu season is the holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that, and people eat more pies and cookies and cakes, and then don't go outside. So something there. So spending out, even if it's chilly out, get outside, get some sunshine. Number one, open up your doors and windows when it's sunny out. Even if it's a little chilly, open them up. It's good for you. I read that even whooping cough is helped if you're outside breathing in cold air. So just a thought, research it. Don't just believe me. Other things we've been doing, I've been continuing taking magnesium. This one's chocolate sea salt. I have links to these if you need them. A greens powder. So up until about a month ago, I haven't had a cough since 2019, before the virus even shut everything down. I mean, no cough since 2019. And then several weeks ago, I don't know what happened. I was slack. I wasn't taking my supplements like I normally do. I wasn't consistent. And I've been eating pies, cookies, and cakes, pretty much. And, it came at me. Whatever it was, I tested negative for everything. But, I don't know. It just, something went right there and everything. So, we stocked up on what we needed. Herbal teas. These are my favorite herbal teas. I highly recommend Throat Coat and Breathe Easy. They're really good. And then when you're taking this, if you'll add a drop of oil of oregano. This oil of oregano says mix 3 drops in warm water or other beverage 1 to 3 times daily. So put a drop of that in the herbal tea every day before you go to bed. Great thing. So I'm thankful that whatever I had, one day I did lose my voice. I did lose the voice, and but grateful that it's cleared up and everything. But it wasn't any fun for whatever it was and everything. And also this Mullen X throat spray helped clear your the mucus out and all of that. That's good to have on hand. And then this Bio Nutrition Immune Wellness Olive Leaf and Oregano. It says, and make sure, please make sure, it's not expensive to go get a vitamin D3 test just to see what your levels are, and you want your levels to be around 50 nanograms per milliliter, not at 30. You want it 50 and below 100. Somewhere between 50 to 90-ish probably is good, but go get it tested. 50 nanograms per milliliter in your blood, and that lets you know you're doing the right thing. If it's below 50, I'm not a pharmacist or a doctor, but I would recommend, don't just take my word for it, you do your research. I would recommend 5,000 IUs a day, either liquid, injection, because there are injections now for people that can't absorb vitamins. Some people, their stomach's messed up. You don't have a gallbladder, you're not going to absorb your vitamin D at all. But back to this supplement, it's C, D, zinc, selenium, olive leaf, oregano, elderberry, and maitake mushrooms, and chlorella powder. So that as well. And again, you know, lay off the sugar and the dairy, at least till your self clears up. Go outside, get some sunshine. My husband swears by putting Vicks Vapor Rub on his feet and then at night, and then putting some cotton socks on them, and it helps you breathe better. So then were just some thoughts on health and nutrition and teeth stuff, and I hope everybody's well and healthy and goes into the new year with better health. Oh, another thing I did, I ground up a whole lemon, seeds and all, because if you didn't know, lemon seeds and the skin are all edible and highly nutritious. So I ground the whole thing up in water and made a liquid. It was kind of liquidy, but I'll do a spoon of that in my herbal tea and drink that up for extra nutrition. Eat you some kiwi, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, I want everybody, it breaks my heart to hear about children being sick or friends being sick, and maybe there's a way to have prevented it, but it's kind of hard when during the holidays you're with a lot of strangers and people with germs, and you're consuming foods you don't normally consume any other time of the year. So it throws your body into kind of a shock. So, yep, and you didn't hear me say anything about hand sanitizer because I've never used hand sanitizer, and I think I'm doing fine. So, I'm going to let you guys go with this. I pray you have a fabulous New Year's Eve, and you go into the new year with high hopes, dreams, and some God-given goals and everything. So, thank you for listening to me. You guys have a great night. Bye.